Good morning and welcome to today's meditation. I ended up with a slightly different background today, and I'll tell you why. My name is Jan Jorgensen at soundandlighthealingarts.com. I think I'm pretty sure this is Daniel Holman's work. He's a Marin County artist. He does a lot of New Age type things, but he often works with one of the greatest teachers, Yeshua, or Jesus Christ. I just want to preface, before we start this meditation, Be the Light is a one fit all. Everything is vibration. Christ, see this light? He held a vibration. We call it the Christ of consciousness vibration. He went over 732 hertz and went into interdimensional heavenly realms. The same thing that people do with no education and training or spirituality, but those that pray to Jesus can access and be in Christ consciousness and feel love and no fear and feel safe. And that's why people love to go to churches, so they can break through their own monkey mind and all their stuff and lean into and entrain with vibrationally some face of our Creator. So it is a ladder that goes up. Here is source. 20 million gigahertz. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. And here we are in our human state, largely clouded with fear in the, say, 200, 300 hertz, that sometimes we really go up to that 1,000 hertz and then we pop through and we are in this consciousness. So we can measure this now. We can measure the body, piezoelectric, axiotonal lines, there's grids, there's auras, there's the quantum field. So it's not just believing some guru anymore who's actually mastered the mathematics and physics and vibration of it all. We actually have the science, the grounding, and the truth, and the meshing of spirituality with this reality in scientific facts. For years, I would take a picture of my auric field, electromagnetic eminence from my biofield when I was in different emotional states. And it really showed me our thoughts and our feelings generate and radiate out into the world in a certain way. So it's all light, frequencies, vibration. So when I say be the light, it's simply finding simple processes to go up the ladder to be free of fear, too much thinking, and to melt into this diaphanous open state of love. Now, there could be Buddha as your platform to access and remember. Actually, Buddha and Christ, with the same larger heavenly consciousness, just arriving on earth in different robes and words to appeal to different sensibilities and populations. Why? So they could get the light. All of the higher dimensional beings are in service and available for humans to say, God, help me. So there's these wonderful intermediaries. For instance, a lot of women feel like, I don't have my voice, I've been held down. Women have been held down for eons. It's time to bring back the voice of the divine feminine. So what platform do we rise and listen to? The voice of Mother Mary, kind, loving, strong, the voice of the divine feminine. Or Mary Magdalene, hey, find your voice, be passionate, find your body. Live in an empowered way, no matter what other people's scripts are for you. So you are listening to this because you are on your spiritual path. Chances are you were raised in a religious path according to your social moorings. But maybe you've gone a little far out and say, that's limiting. This particular church or these teachings, or they're more about control or domination, whatever. So the Be the Light is non-denominational. I one time laughed. I said, I'm a prostitute. I will put on the costume, the wording to meet people in their language, in their structure, their imagination, their curiosity of what is God. And here you are, no matter what you were holding, the Be the Light processes allow you to be free of all those stories, all the bondages, and to simply be the light that you are. So let's take a deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. And you don't have to know all the science behind it. I'm a nurse. I've done research and a dissertation doctorate level to understand fear in the body, how to release it. So you don't have to know all that. Just trust me. These processes work. And when you use these simple processes and your thinking, your spiritual, your mental, emotional bodies come into alignment, that 0 point where it all meets, where you meet your higher self, your guide, could be Jesus or anybody, or up to God, life becomes heaven-like. You've brought the vibration of heaven on earth. And that's what we are doing now. That's the divine plan. No more messing around on earth. Free will, the clause for free will on earth is now being changed. You have free will to be on the journey towards light. So the methodologies I'm teaching are assisting you to be able to stay on earth as an enlightened conscious species as never before. And I didn't create these processes. I just combined them creatively. So let's take a deep breath through our nose and out through the mouth and drop into the Be the Light process. And so we use our creative imagination and simply place your body in this beautiful geometric structure. It's called an octahedron. And why is that important? Because everything is geometric, everything is mathematical. The planets, your body, geometry. So in this sacred space, I call this structure the sacred space. We say, we ask and intend to set a sacred space. Imagine that you are in this magnificent structure. This belongs to you, your right to take up space and to remove everyone else's energy, thoughts, beingnesses. Nobody belongs in your sacred space. No one else's thoughts, agendas. Even, here's the stretch, let your own thoughts about yourself, your life, who you are, and what's going to happen and what should happen, and blah, blah, blah. Let it go. Take a cleansing breath through the nose and out through the mouth. Beautiful. You are now in the playing field, the realm of all that is. Gods, goddesses, masters, spiritual teachers, masters walking on earth, masquerading as humans for a while. There's so many unseen things. It's really could be mind-blowing. So where we go when we're in this open, diaphanous, centered space is make an intention. Use your will. Harness the energies of the universe. Implant it. It's like painting and marking and owning what you wish for. And I can't tell you what your wish is right in this moment, but it could be something like, I'd like to feel at home, my heavenly home, while in this body, here, in this life, on this earth now. Oh my goodness, what would that entail? knowing what you need to know, being fearless, moving through life seamlessly, joy, beauty, love, celebration, sharing and loving, no matter if others are on their path, they still have blockages and triggers, being present with an open heart. Love is free. Love builds. Love protects. Love heals. Love saves. Feel all of this potential in your heart. Beautiful. From this moment on, you can actually promise yourself, I won't imagine that there's some holy version of myself somewhere in the sky in heaven, and I'm a reflection. In this moment, I am owning that I am that being. I am the divine expression of our Creator's love here on earth, talking, moving, eating, creating. I am choosing to end this separation, which was only a mental, flimsy, egotistical creation. The change begins with me. I own and breathe into the remembrance and the truth of my divinity. Doesn't mean you're perfect in your human life. It means that you love yourself and all other beings, no matter what. I often say, well, sometimes I say to someone, well, right now I don't really like you or agree with you, but I love you. Imagine saying that to yourself and you're still going through tests and triggers. Right now, I'm not sure if I really like myself, but I love myself. I allow myself to go to the depths of love and acceptance as if I am a child. And we are all learning. So how can we judge others because we have been in that not knowing state, the unexpanded state? So there's compassion. So perhaps your intention is to open to love with every breath, every decision. And love is the highest vibration. So only love exists in that moment when you choose it over and over and over. Now breathe that into your body. Does that feel safe? Does that feel okay? Does it feel possible? Give it a try. It's like when you go to drive your first car. Oh my God, I'll never forget that. Driver's guy was sitting next to me. He called me Nervous Nelly. Put on the brakes. I mean, I still remember a big truck coming. And we made it. We made it. And we mastered it. So just like all the different things that you have mastered with intrepidation, this big leap, you will make it because you are landing into a soft cloud that holds forgiveness, the sweet honey and freedom of the vibrational field of love on earth. Just let that sink in. I'm seeing a lot of visions of honey. You just take a breath and rest for a moment. Beautiful. I hear beautiful music playing. Wonderful. Now, is there any part of your life, any decision you're worried about, or a person that needs a little love? Okay, just bring that issue right in front of you. Okay, set it right there. and breathe love into it. That's it. Breathe love into it and free it up. Free it up to its own unbinding and realization that all that is occurring there is okay and natural and will have its spiraling into what? Love and light, because you're making that intention to unwind the misalignment that is giving you tension, worry, confusion. Beautiful. So, because this is the Christ above me, I'm going to say something that was attributed to this being. This too you shall do and more. The level of knowledge and consciousness that was occurring at the time that Christ walked the earth was full of fear, superstition, and power, authoritarianism. And yet now in the 2000s, we have quantum field observation, truth, research, pictures of auras. Actually, they can prove how miracles occur, high vibrations. You can reorient matter. Your consciousness has power, has color, has frequency. So when you align with the higher levels with Christ, or ask to talk or be with God, a lot of miracles happen. And it's not woo-woo, it's not superstitious. It's simply choosing to be the light. In this moment, I'm going to lose my power on my computer any second. So to stay connected, we need to be connected to the juice. Otherwise, it's going to go blank. All right. Let all of this continue to sink into your body, your physiology. We've used words or imagination or breath to be the light. So we're going to finish this session with putting a beautiful golden resilient egg around your entire energy field, like an egg. And take a breath and let this be kind of bouncy. So other people's journeys, triggers, ideas, words, energies bounce off because you are solely responsible for regulating all aspects of your being. And we're not asking for perfect, but we're asking for more emergence, immersion into the joy and freedom of love. Beautiful. So in this semi-diaphanous porous egg, you can radiate love out. Look how the Christ radiates love out. You can radiate love out and let love in and let the rest go. So thank you for joining me today. I am Jan Jorgensen at soundandlighthealingarts.com every Wednesday morning here. Look on my website at soundandlighthealingarts.com and go to Becoming Queen, because I work with mainly women to go the full distance of their empowered sovereignty, going through releasing the triggers, resistances, limitations to become your own Christ consciousness in this lifetime and put on your crown chakra being fully expanded. So excellent. I'll see you next week.